Hey, what's up? This is MBI 3030, and in this video I'm going to continue doing a comparison with Jehovah's Witnesses and Orthodox Biblical Christianity. But I want to make some suggestions for a few individuals who've already sent me about some material to get a hold of, which are talking about cults. One book that a must-have is very authoritative right now in the field of dealing with the cult is a book right here. His name is The Kingdom. The title was called The Kingdom of the Cult by Walter Martin, and you have a foreword by the editor is Ravi Zacharias. Really good book to have in your library, and a couple of other books. Let me make a suggestion on. It's called Christianity at the Round Table, or Christianity at the Religious Round Table, Evangelicalism in conversation with Hinduism, Buddhism, and Islam. This is by Timothy C. Tennant or something like that. Another great book. An oldie but goodie is the Compact Guide to World Religions. Right here, it's another great book. And oh, I dropped my DVD player. Not good. And I basically have a vast variety of good books on different topics. For a Christian, definitely go into the ministry, and for a lay individual, to build yourself up a good library, to get certain particular books in the field of, apologetics, religion, theology, some good commentaries I can make mention of. I basically have a good list of a lot of books, textual criticism stuff. A really good book is this book right here. Really good book is Dr. James White is the King James Only Controversy. Really good book. Some other good books I can make mention for those that love Mr. Bart Ehrman. This book by Daniel Wallace and Darrell Block, Dethroning Jesus. This is a really good critique on all these so-called new textual critics such as Bart Ehrman. Some other good books to get. I have a vast variety of just different stuff dealing with different issues. My Islamic collection is really, it's growing. I still need to get some hadiths and what have you. But let me continue on with this study. Hold on, let me turn on my timer so I kind of know where I'm at. Hold on. Stopwatch. Okay, I think that pretty much already took about 3 minutes. So let's continue on. But those are really good books to get in your hands. There's many more I can make mentions of. And if any of you Christians or if anybody want to know some good material to get a hold of, shoot me an email. I would love to help you build your library, to help you and or suggest some really good materials to get a hold of, which are really good. What are really good systematic theology books, which are really bad ones. Stuff like that. Another good one is a book right here on doctrine twisting. Doctrine twisting, how core biblical truths are distorted. And that's another great book. Who is this by? This is by H. Wayne House and Gordon Carlyle or something like that. Gordon Carlyle. Another great book, must get. Oh, my stuff's falling down. Is Answering Islam. This book is put out by Norman Geisler and Abdul Salib. Really good book. Another book I was going through today. It was over at one of my professors' house. And it was a book. I forgot the title, but the title was The Crescent and the Cross. Really good book. Forgot the author. Another good book is Islam in Context. Past, Present, and Future. This is put out by Peter G. Riddell and Peter Cottrell or something like that. Another good book. All my Islamic books by Islamic authors I have at home. I got Dawood here. I got my Qurans here, and just many issues. And all the books by Ron Rhodes. Reasoning from Scriptures with Jehovah's Witnesses, reasoning from Scriptures with Catholics, reasoning with Scriptures with Mormons, reasoning with scriptures with Catholics, Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses, Islam. The books by Ron Rhodes are actually very informative. So let me make a couple of statements about the Jehovah's Witnesses. They deny the doctrine of hell. They deny the physical resurrection of Jesus Christ. They only say 144,000 are going to heaven. And so basically, let me do a quick comparison and contrast of why Jehovah's Witnesses, of why they deny the doctrine of the deity of Jesus Christ. So let me compare God and Jesus. God said that He is the great I am in Exodus 3, verses 3 and 15, when He was talking to Moses, when Moses says, "Who should I say that sent me?" And God says, "Tell them I am that I am." But there's more explicit verses of this I am statement in the Septuagint and the Isaiah passages. I don't have them off the top of my head right now, but the Isaiah passages are more explicit when it comes to this notion in the Greek Septuagint when Jesus Christ made reference to the I am statements. Jesus made statements in John 8:58. Jesus said, He told the Pharisees, hold on, let me just read this one verse right here. This is John 18, verse 5 and 8. And they answered him, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus said unto them, I am he. As soon then as he said this, he said that I am, they fell backwards. What other reason why when Christ said that He was the I am, these individuals fell backwards? This is in John 18, 5 and 8. In Revelations 1:17, He also made statements that He was the first and the last, that He was the one that lives forevermore. He has the keys to death and Hades. He has the key to hell and death. And He's alive forevermore. That's Revelations 1:17. And in John 24:28, Jesus made statements. Individual asked Him, well, who art thou? Jesus said unto him, even the same that I say unto you from the beginning. I have many things to say and to judge of you. And then He goes on to say that Jesus said, when you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you shall see that I am He, and that I do nothing of myself, but as the Father has taught me, I speak these things. And once again, Jesus is not the Father, He's the eternal Son. And John 8:58, just as a classic one. But what's interesting, that many Muslims will try to say, well, Jesus is just saying in God's foreknowledge, Jesus was known before the foundation of the world. But that's not how the Jews understood this particular statement in John 8:58. Because what did they do immediately afterwards? They picked up stones to stone Him to death for blasphemy, for Him, in their eyes, being a man, make Himself out to be God. They understood it. Why don't you? They understood the claims of Jesus Christ. Why don't you, my Muslim friends, brothers and sisters, my Christian brothers and sisters out there know it, but my Muslim friends do not? And continuing on is that, well, let me upload part 4 coming up, talking about God the Creator and also Jesus Christ, who is the Creator. Take care. God bless.